Hey guys, it's Anthony. Thanks again for tuning into my channel. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, I review luxury products and accessories like Louis Vuitton bags, gold jewelry, common project sneakers, and essentially anything and everything that's luxury fashion that I can get my hands on. Today, I decided that I'm going to be reviewing one of my older pieces. It is 17 years old. I have not owned it for 17 years, but it is part of the Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami collection. It is a Louis Vuitton Rift Multicolore in the white multicolor monogram. It is very, very famous and worn by a lot of early 2000s celebrities like Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, and it's actually what made me fall in love with Louis Vuitton and what actually made me fall in love with luxury fashion in general. I had absolutely no idea what Louis Vuitton was until I was about 12 or 13, which was a very long time ago. And then I saw these bags and I saw the multicolor monogram and I was like, wow, I need to own that at some point in my life. And now I do, which is really cool, and I can't wait to share it with you. I bought this bag secondhand because it is 17 years old and there was absolutely no way that I could actually get it at the store. So I used one of my Vince shoe dust bags instead of a Louis Vuitton dust bag because I didn't have an extra. But now I do have an extra Louis Vuitton one, so I will be transitioning this into a actual Louis Vuitton dust bag. But for now, you guys get to see the Vince one. So I'm really excited to show this to you. It is super beautiful. It's in pristine condition for a 17-year-old bag, but here it is. This is one of the most iconic collaborations that you will ever come across. And in my opinion, it actually helped pave the way for brand and celebrity collaborations. This was a collaboration between Takashi Murakami and Marc Jacobs back when Marc Jacobs was the creative director at Louis Vuitton. And it is by far one of my favorite collaborations that I've seen. Personally, I think it rivals the Louis Vuitton Supreme collaboration just because these pieces are a lot more classic and the Louis Vuitton Supreme collaboration was a lot more hype. I have seen a huge resurgence in this multicolor monogram becoming extremely popular again. So the fact that I got my hands on one and in such great condition, I am extremely grateful for that. And I'm really happy that I get to share it with you guys too. So really quick, I just want to show you the vibrance of the monogram. I don't really know how to describe it other than they're just really heavy pops of color, but in the best way possible. They're not overwhelming, it's not overbearing. It is extremely well done, and there are over 30 different colors as far as I believe on the authentic multicolor monogram pieces. And you can see it just is so well done and it's so tasteful that every single color alternates and there's no two colors alike next to each other. Now, what you'll notice is that I do have a little bit of bleed here, and that's because the inner lining is actually red. It is well known for people that do have these multicolor bags that the inside lining, if you could see here, is actually red. And so it did bleed in these early 2000s bags. I believe this one is either 2003 or 2005. And it started to bleed, which isn't necessarily the best, but for a 17-year-old bag, it is in extremely great condition. You can see the strap here too. The strap is very pristine. It does have light staining here, probably from me using a sort of lotion and a lot of hand sanitizer at the moment. And when I did buy this bag, I was fully aware of this stain right here, but it wasn't enough for me to go, I'm gonna pass, just because these bags are really hard to get a hold of. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the bag on just so I can show you guys the size. It is a pretty small bag, but it's pretty comparable to a mini Danube in terms of men's bags, which is usually what I steer toward. This multicolor Rift bag was part of the women's lines, but if it were to make a resurgence and they were to come out with similar bags now in this shape, which I believe they are, it would definitely be more of a men's collection bag as opposed to a women's collection bag. So you can definitely see the color. I love to wear this bag with my pink hoodie. I actually bought this hoodie so that I can wear it with this bag specifically because if you can see, the colors kind of complement each other. So I really love to wear things that complement the bags I'm wearing. So if I'm wearing a green Monogram bum bag, I will wear a green sweater, or if I'm wearing, this multicolor, I'll try and wear pink or blue or purple or something that brings out the style. One of the best things about this bag specifically is that it does have an adjustable strap and you are able to adjust its length. I personally like to keep all of my bags at my waist or at my hip just because it's easier for me to kind of like slide my hand in and get whatever I need out of the front pocket or the bigger pocket. So I prefer to have mine at my side, at my hip, and if I were to wear it in the back, you can see that it does fall pretty nicely right above my hip as well. So it's always easily accessible, which I prefer to have my bags be. All right, guys, so I went ahead and I grabbed some of my essentials and my go-to things so that I can show you what really does fit in the bag. I feel like it's a lot better if I kind of show you what I carry around and what it's capable of fitting. So what I usually have with me is my headphones for when I go to the gym. So those fit perfectly inside. I also carry my wallet with me everywhere I go. It's in the Monogram Eclipse. I have been carrying masks with me everywhere because they're required here in California. And it's just really become part of my everyday things to carry around. So I keep the mask with me. And my sunglasses, I don't like to wear my sunglasses around my collar just because if I bend over to pick something up, these fall off and then I'm picking up something else. But these also fit perfectly inside the bag. And there's also room for my chapstick, which I use Vaseline with shea butter. And my car keys, because these are the bulkiest thing that I have. I like to put them in last, and because I'm constantly reaching for them, I also like them to be at the top of what's in my bags. I can also still fit my phone, but you can see that there is still room in here, and you could also see how much room there is. My phone would probably go on this side right here. I'm using my phone to record, so it doesn't make sense for me to put it in the bag with everything else at the moment. But I just wanted to give you guys an example of what you could actually do with this Rift multicolor bag. All right, guys, so that was pretty much all I wanted to show you. A super quick video. I didn't want to spend too much time kind of going over, details, just because the bag really does speak for itself and it is pretty self-explanatory how great and cool it is. If you are curious about price, I did pay about $1,000 for this bag, and I bought it specifically from a thrift shop in Vienna. I spent 1.5 to 2 months looking online, searching for this bag, and when I found it, I direct messaged the vendor just so I can find out how much they would be willing to sell it to me for, and how much I, could pay for it to get it to me here in California. And they were really easy to work with, and I am extremely happy with my purchase. But again, these bags are really hard to come across, so if you do happen to come across one and it's in great shape and you love it, I say get it, because these sell so fast and they're only going up in price. So I'm really happy that I got to share mine with you, and I really hope that you found this video useful. If you have any questions about the bag specifically, please feel free to comment below, and I will get to your questions and your feedback individually as quickly as I can. And if you do have a desire to watch more of my videos, then please subscribe. And if you want to see more of my product reviews on luxury menswear, luxury collections, collaborations, then please visit my website, www.menswearmag.com. I'll also include a URL in the section below. Thanks, guys.